Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where this time we're going to be doing a character review and discussion for a character unique to the 2002 Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars animated series, Captain Fordo. Captain Fordo is a clone trooper that immediately has a presence, and I mean presence. Like, this dude is a badass. And he's really one of the first examples of a badass individualized clone that we get during the time period. During the early days of the Clone Wars, when Attack of the Clones came out, they didn't have the unique personalities and or even really named clones present in the film. So as they started to expand upon that in the Clone Wars expanded universe projects, they started to really, name these characters and give them life. And Fordo is one of the earlier examples of that. And really, going back and watching the micro series, Fordo is one of the early favorites, a character that stands out. He's not even really named in the early episodes. He's a red ARC trooper, but that is Fordo. Later on, he gets the Phase 2 armor, and he has a whole really cool fight scene during the Battle of Coruscant where he single handedly takes on a battalion of super battle droids. It's just awesome to see. But you can immediately see that Fordo he is a leader. He is very calculated. He goes into battle with a plan and a strategy. This is one of the clones, and probably one of the only clones that has stood up face to face with General Grievous without batting an eye. And yes, he loses men during the fight, but he successfully executes the mission of rescuing the Jedi, and he even it displays a good sense of judgment in preventing Mundi from pursuing Grievous further because it could potentially cost the lives of the other Jedi that were wounded in battle. So immediately as a leader, you see Fordo's decision making, his ability to improvise plans with a quickness, and really cool to see his relationship with Obi-Wan Kenobi, as well as some of the other characters he interacts with. You can see this is an early template for the relationship Kenobi would have with Commander Cody. Um, so it's really cool. I think you have these clones that take on the personalities of their Jedi generals. And I think sometimes you have Jedi generals that take on the personalities of their clones. And I think as the war goes on, you see Jedi like Obi-Wan Kenobi utilizing those strategies and battle tactics that they weren't really used to using. The Jedi weren't soldiers for a long time. There was peace. They were diplomats. They were peacekeepers. And the clones had to kind of teach them how to be generals and how to lead battles and work together to come up with the best solution to win the crucial victories during the Clone Wars. But going back to his design, Fordo's armor, it's an essential early OG ARC Trooper design. You've got the red shoulder pauldron with the red markings, and I love his Phase 2 armor with the little helmet designs and just a very unique look. I really hope they do bring Fordo back in some capacity in canon. He hasn't really appeared or been mentioned ever again outside of that small window of a animated series, but Fordo definitely has a lot of potential, I believe. I think when they created the new Clone Wars series in 2008, I think Rex kind of took on a lot of what Fordo could have been, but we're going to give Captain Fordo a 7.9 out of 10. I think that's justified just based on the short window of time we get to see his character. But he is cool. Really hope they bring him back. So yeah, 7.9 out of 10. And that's going to be it for this video. So I appreciate you watching. As always, hit that subscribe button for the Republic. And as always, may the Force be with you. Now let's blow up that like button and go home.